Guilt. Ugh, man, it's a heavy emotion, isn't it? We all experience guilt from time to time because we are human. We do human things. We make mistakes. We engage in behaviors that don't line up with our value system. It's part of the human condition, folks, and we all do it. We all experience guilt. Today, I want to talk with you a little bit about how guilt is our best friend. Guilt is like the conscientious friend who always wants you to do the right thing. It's the angel that sits on one of your shoulders and says, "Hey, you could have done a little bit better." You know, it, guilt is informative. It can inform our behaviors in a very good way because usually when we're feeling guilty, it's because we have bumped up against a value of ours that we're not living up to. Guilt is something that we can examine within ourselves and explore the reasons for that guilt so that we can do better in the future. Guilt is our friend, and that's what I want to talk about today. Hi, I'm Paula, and I'm in Work in Progress. Do you feel guilty about anything right now? Guilt is a universal experience, so you are not alone, my friend. An important question to ask yourself when you are dealing with guilt is this my guilt to carry? Over the years, I've worked with so many people who are carrying guilt about other people's behaviors. Make sure your guilt is truly yours before you consent to carrying it. When you are thinking about guilt, examine the value beneath the guilt that was disregarded. For example, if you lied about something and feel guilty about it, perhaps the underlying value that you disregarded in that moment was truth and honesty. Most of us live our lives, most of us live our values on a spectrum of sorts. Rarely are our values black and white. We usually base our value system on a spectrum depending on any given situation. For example, most of us do not steal, but if we were starving and needed food, we would probably steal in order to survive. Values are a little bit of a spectrum in that way. Guilt is especially heavy when we know that we could have done better in the moment, when we didn't stop to think about the consequences or the impact on other people, or the fact that it doesn't line up with our value system. Guilt is informative and instructive in that it can help us learn how to be better people, if only we listen to it. That's the important thing about guilt, learning to listen to your guilt and creating better decisions for yourself so that when situations arise again, you make a choice that does line up with your value system. Making it right. When you have guilt, an important factor in moving beyond it is to make things right if you can. Making things right and paying it forward or karmic redemption is an important part of ridding yourself of guilt and learning from the guilt that you are carrying. So, if it means acknowledging that you did something wrong, that you are talking to the person that it impacts, and making sure that you're acknowledging the wrongdoing and trying to make it right in whatever way you can, that's an important way to release feelings of guilt, to learn from it and heal from it. Or issuing an apology to somebody about something that you did or something that you said that was inappropriate, make sure that you're recognizing to them out loud that this is not within your value system, that you stepped outside of your value system when you engaged in this behavior, and that you want to make sure that they're aware that this is not what you want to represent in your life and in your world. That makes a big difference. When you expose yourself and your vulnerability and you let people know this is not who I truly am, this is not the person that I try to live up to being, that's an important part of helping yourself and others to heal from wrongdoing. What is your guilt trying to teach you? Is there something that you're needing to realign yourself with in terms of your values and living a life that really honors the values that you carry? If you were feeling brave, please share in the comments below how guilt has informed some of your changes in your life and your behaviors that you now aspire to. Thank you for watching, and if you have any ideas for future videos, please feel free to share in the comments section. Thank you.